All right, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back. I pray all is well as we give the Most High all the honor, the glory, and all the praise and worship. Another blessed Friday it is. My title now says, there is always a fall guy. There's always a scapegoat, some might call it. It's always somebody that covers up for somebody else. You know, a lot of people have been doing dirt and blaming and putting fault on people for so long. And when you can get a kind of weak-minded person, you can always get them to take a fall. And why am I saying this? Because I've been just kind of sitting back, you know, listening to a lot of people. A lot of people talking about Obama, what he doing, what he not doing. Mad that he in the office. But I'm going to say something here, because a lot of people don't understand this. There is always a fall guy put in place. Or we could say woman also. A fall person, period, put in place. So many people wonder how the crooked rich people stay crooked and seem like they don't never get in trouble. And then when they do get in a little trouble, they out in no time. Because the person whoever controls the money has the power. And a fall guy is someone who ends up, you know, taking the blame or being held responsible for the actions of somebody else, or we could say a group. Everything, once again, has a fall person, pretty much. And I'm not being funny by saying this. I've been keeping up with what's going on with Commissioner John Wiley Price, and I look at these situations, these things that's going on with the court and whatever, and I kind of have to laugh at it, because. And I'm not taking up for John Wiley Price to say is he guilty or innocent. I don't know. I don't work for the commissioner, the city council, and all that stuff. But I'm here to say this: don't think for 1 second, if he is guilty, don't think for 1 second that there is not other people that's been doing what he did if he's guilty, but they putting the fault and making it look like it's pretty much John Wiley. If John Wiley did what he had to do, if he did what he did, then boom, he got to pay for what he done. That's why I say I'm not taking sides, and I don't care what color you are, black or white. I stand on truth, because Satan don't care what color you are. Satan cares nothing for race. He uses whoever he can use. But I'm using John Wiley as an example, because there's been so much money coming up missing, period. And when you see somebody that's, oh, okay, especially, I ain't racist or nothing, but let's just be real. Oh, that's a black man. If a black man starts stealing money, let's throw the book at him and lock him under the prison. But if Martha Stewart mess up some stocks or something, let's treat them like an angel. You see what I'm saying? It's always a fall person in the way. So the blame could be taken off others while they're going to continue to do what they do anyway. Y'all, politics, dirty. The government, dirty. There is a fall man always in politics, a woman or man. It's always a fall person in the government. Even on the streets, the gangsters know I need a fall person, because I need somebody to take the rap, because I'm already on my second strike. I can't get in trouble no more. So I need a fall person. Let me tell you something. I got a partner I grew up with, been locked up since middle school from something he didn't even do. I ain't no snitch. I'll take the fall for you, man. This is what a lot of people do. And a politician fall guy pretty much gonna suffer a politician death, a political death. A political fall guy must suffer a political death. It's always blood sacrifices. Somebody always getting sacrificed. Just catch what I'm saying. Blood sacrifices, and then you see somebody, a fall person. When you look at what happened to JFK, when you look at so many people that's died, that have died, let me say, and you never heard the end of the story. When you look at the mafia, the CIA, the government, like I'm talking about everybody, the feds, you see all this stuff and things is never answered. Questions is never answered, just a cover up. You got people in prison right now serving time for something they didn't even do. You got innocent people in prison, and you got guilty people in prison. You got people that would even take the blame for their pastor when their pastor done wrong. And sometimes when you look at these weaker-minded people, like a foul person, they might not even realize that they the foul person until they are the victim. And then they'll feel like, I've been framed. I was set up. I didn't see that coming. Y'all, we got to be careful. We have to be careful in this life. Who we hanging around? What we doing? Where we at? So many people have created and will continue to create false evidence to make an innocent person seem guilty. When I was wrongly convicted of rape, I went through so much with the court, the probation officers, the system, period, that it just messed up my life behind something I've never done. And when you are innocent, people tell you all the time, well, you're innocent to proven guilty. Man, don't believe that. Most folks right now, if there's somebody, well, I think he did it, they're gonna lock you up pretty much if you black. Ain't no fair trial, really. Ain't no justice. I know from experience of dealing with the courts how they will just lock you up. Don't care nothing about your side of the story. So I'm saying that to say, young people, especially, let me say this too. Watch where you are, young people. Down here in Dallas right now, look like every week, women, you can't even jog hardly down here no more, because somebody once again is on the rampage of raping women in broad daylight or at night. We just had a 51-year-old and a 52-year-old once again. They ain't caught nobody yet. Running around here beating women half to death and raping them. Why am I saying this also to my ladies out here that love to dress so revealing with the hoish outfits on? Be careful, because it's hard enough dressing up the regular way without being messed with. And when you want all that attention on to yourself, that's not the attention that you want, because something can happen and something will happen. So it's best to just do what's right to stay out of this. Let me say it like this: it's best to just dress up right. I know even when you dress up right, but just try your best to don't give no man more attention than he need. Y'all know what I mean by that, ladies. And I don't know why I'm saying this in this video, but I feel something strong from the Holy Spirit. No, I'm not here to prophesy and take up money and all that and say I know who I'm talking to in this video, because I don't. It's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. Let me say this also, why it's hot in my mind. Well, I'm talking about this fall person and people blaming folks and being careful who you hang around. Some of y'all are putting so much of your business on Facebook and tweeting everything. You got to be careful, because you don't know who looking at your page, and you letting people know your every move. Well, we out of town. I'm going to go visit such and such. We out shopping today. Stop putting all your business on Facebook and letting folks know your every move, because you just inviting them in to come break into your house. Y'all, I don't know who I'm talking to, but let's be careful. Let's be careful. So back to this fall present. And let me say this, because coming from the streets, you see a lot. You see a lot. You do a lot. Have any of y'all ever been put in a situation where people want you to take the rap for something you didn't do, because your record may be a little bit better than theirs? Have you ever been put on spot like that? They want you to take the blame. They want you to say that's your gun up on the seat in their car. I'm talking to my youngsters, man, and older people. They want you to take the rap when you haven't even really done that? Why am I saying all this? Because as I wrap this video up, I'm saying all that to say this with Obama and all this I've been hearing. Don't think that Obama got in the White House because black people really voted. A lot of people really voted. This has been a setup from I don't know how long. It was put in play years ago. Get somebody in the office that you can really blame. Put fault in. Do I agree with everything that man do? No. By a long shot. Do I hate President Obama? No. Do I follow along with a lot of stuff? No. Do I care about who's in office? Not really, because according to the Bible, it don't matter who you put in the office. Things are going to take a turn for the worse. I'm not looking for Capitol Hill's help. I'm looking, my help is coming from the hills, which cometh from the Most High. I can't put trust in the government. This government is going to hell in a handbasket, like many men say. So y'all, when I sum all this up, you have to be careful. Once again, who you're around, what you doing. That's why I say even at church, it's a foul guy, foul woman. On your job, somebody probably plotting right now to have you set up to be fired when it should be them. They blaming all the stuff on you. They want you to take the fault because your record look too good at work. You always on time. You doing things right. You up for promotion. Somebody gonna start sneaking some lies in on you. They're going to start pointing fingers at you. So with that being said, y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Somebody got to do the dirty work and be blamed for it. Satan has a forerunners. Satan has folk up under him where he ain't hardly got to do nothing. Some of y'all will catch that later on. Christ had a forerunner, John the Baptist. Satan got forerunners left and right. Somebody got to be put in place and make it look so bad so the false peace can really look like real peace. We better look at the real battle. It's not against flesh and blood, but of what? Amen. May the Most High bless you. Peace.